Do-do-do-do. There it is. Cell phone, stop making noise. I forgot to put you on silent. There you go. And welcome back. Let me get... Oh, there you go. Right back into that quest again. Just had to set everything up. You can tell, like, when I do my dailies, because I always bump the volume down a ton. Just so I can have other stuff playing in the background. Sometimes it feels like I have a hard time not focusing on one thing, but I like to do things at the same time. Hope that's not like some warning sign of like, oh, you can't, like, your attention span is just barely existent. How much time do I have to wait for this? Let's try a day. I guess there's the full 2 days. That little sliver somehow is not going to be enough. Darn creaky chair. I gotta start making more clips, but do I even do anything that's like really clip-worthy?
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Whoa, what was that? Never mind, that was just Bressa.
Hurry up, Bressa!
I forgot she does like a sonic boom.
Headbutt! Hurry up, Bressa!
Man, you make it sound like I go right into a domain from here. Unless I am. As you all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstat have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an outstanding contribution to the defense operation. Albedo or Noelle? Because story-wise, Noelle would make sense. But Albedo is the one that was like being persecuted. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs always have a way of lifting people's spirits, and they were great support to us all. Oh, really? Venti? That's kinda... Let us give a round of applause to this year's Windbloom star, Venti the Bard.
Wow! Amazing! Venti!
Jean's like, you know what? You did good this time. Let's give you a little bit of praise, Archon. They might not know it, but... Huh? No way! You're really gonna pick me? Why not? You're the perfect person for the job. Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern? I'm sure they'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, you can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd. In that case, let me swap out the speech for a song. Everyone, the best bard in the land is about to begin a performance. So don't go away. Gather around and lend me your ears. Oh no.
Oh,
hereby exercise the prayer for the nation. Oh, hey, little mini Dvalin. Behold! Human transmutation! Oh god, he's doing the thing! Ubiquitous earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Traverse the 18th, worldly and 20th passage. Emergent soul, enter the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood and bone. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. Please be a unique character. Please, I beg you. This really was right at the end, wasn't it? I'm sorry. I must have, like, finished playing, like... How was it? Not bad, right? Alright, let's see ya. Oh, wait. Oh! Playable character, Dvalin.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Durin looks like a human now?
I meant to say Durin, not Dvalin, excuse me. That was a, faux pas on my part. Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Incredible work, Albedo. I graciously accept the compliment. Really is rather remarkable, what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do, and achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression, had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Gold Rhine-daughter. A long time ago, she sent me to Mondstat with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time, I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting life. That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding out the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves!
Being alive is just existing, but having a life that is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events has given me new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kind of family bonds they will form. But most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my family life. I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds, and now I'm the gardener too. As long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience. Master never showed her face, but the Hexen Circle knows what I've done. That means she knows well and gave her approval. Since devouring Nibirius, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I'm truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Nibirius? What's Nibirius?
It's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
Just casually dropping that on us right here. Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I know is this. Nibirius is not gone. Instead, because of Master's actions, she and Nibirius are now one. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal, and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course, that's what friends are for.
Paimon took the words right out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment when I report back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Wanna take a guess?
Venti, you're back.
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia? Quite fitting. The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as the gentle breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand. The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind. A secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one. The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
According to the sender, you are probably the only one who could make use of something like this, so I suppose it belongs with you. Ah, well, all I did was deliver it. Although I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal, I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course, Dad! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Haha, music to my ears. I'm so happy I could fly. It feels like this festival was made for me or something. It was. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is sad fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who would set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he sought wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. Thus wistfulness waned and faded into night, as he stepped from the darkness and into the light. Whoa, whoa. I was just thrown. I wanted to see what they gave me. Is it a wish? Oh, I don't like that you're taking a while to load. There you go. Ooh, 60 primos. Not bad. What's going on here? Don't scare me, game.
Here I go! Get back on track.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Alright, well, that's pretty much it. See, if I'd just stayed on for like 10 more minutes the other day. Everything is, like, that's so weird. Everything's kind of like loading slow. Oh, wait. Oh, that's why. What the heck, my ping, like, shot up a ton. Alright, hold on. Maybe if I reset things. Like, you guys can see that, right? Yeah, for some reason my ping just shot up like a... Okay, see, no, there it goes. It's going down. That was so weird. At least I have it... Oh, it's jumping again. Let's go somewhere else. Maybe that'll help. At least I have this recorded. Let me check if it's still, like, being displayed. Because it'd be a little embarrassing if my stream is just completely...
There's a lot that goes into managing
like,
an orchard.
baked.
Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the
Excuse me. Oh, I can go open that shrine now. Everything feels fine. It's like the ping just shoots up sometimes. It's weird. Okay, I got 2 wishes to work with. I can get 2 from here. 3 from here, actually. Let me reset this thing. Yeah, everything's displaying fine. Nothing's, like, dead on my stream. Let's do 1 standard wish. Hey, it's a bow. Oh well. How many wishes am I in? I think I'm like 30 wishes. Yeah, exactly 30 wishes. What do I do now? I guess I could explore, but there is an event. The only problem is I already know that a lot, like at least 2 voices aren't going to be voiced in this event. It's probably fine. Okay, are we going underground? Where are we going? Is this like a cooking competition? That was weird. I wonder if my crystal fly trap is still down here somewhere. Oh, right. Only one character I think is in the
There's a
list.
newsstand over there! Wanna grab a copy of the Steambird? We know our Fontanian friends love a little drama. There's no way they let their readers down. Isn't that Charlotte? And standing next to her, surely that can't be Kaniche?
It is a little bit unusual seeing someone from Natlan out here.
How about... Lost treasure resurfaces at last. Behold the beauty of the Remurian teacup.
Hold up. This one's a gem. Illegal restaurant caught serving saurian stew. Proved surprisingly popular.
Pretty shocking. But it still feels like it's missing something. Ah, got it. Udex gravely wounded in shocking stabbing. Set to miss cross-border smuggling trial.
Oh, actually, that one's pretty shocking. My oh my, that can't be for real. Fine, I hate to admit it. You've won this one.
Huh? What? Did Paimon hear that right? Neuvillette was stabbed and gravely wounded?
Knowing Neuvillette, he'll be fine in like a minute.
No, surely that can't be right. Can it?
If it is, we're all toast. Aha! I thought I heard unfamiliar voices. If it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. What a coincidence. Mr. Kaniche and I were talking about you two just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately for me, he's a very loyal friend. I pressed him for some juicy details, but he remained tight-lipped about you. So, anything you want to share with me about the great Traveler's triumphant exploits in Natlan? Ahem, it was a team effort. Modest as ever. Anyway, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. Sorry. Let me backtrack a little. Hi, you two. It's been ages. What brings you back to Fontaine?
Hey there, you two. Fancy running into you here.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, that, and also a less than pleasant shock. What the heck was all that about a Saurian meat restaurant and the Udex getting stabbed? Please say you weren't being serious.
I'm assuming those are tabloids. Oh, that? We were just reading tabloid headlines. Yep, there it is. Is that what you're talking about?
Trading tabloid headlines?
Yeah. Charlotte and I were having a little contest to see who could find the most ridiculous fake news stories. Either I got lucky, or I have a knack for honing in on the most outrageous material.
I'm sorry you had to see such an unflattering side to Fontaine, Mr. Kaniche. These third-rate tabloids write their headlines purely to shock and scandalize. All they care about is grabbing your attention to boost their sales. The ones who've still got a shred of integrity will at least clarify the truth in the main body of the article, although the misleading headline is still an underhanded trick to draw readers in. But there others, like the one we were just reading aloud, have no qualms about making outright fabrications.
If I had to quantify it, I'd say about 1% of what they write is the truth.
That's pretty lenient of you, Mr. Kaniche.
Huh? Him? Lenient? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Ah!
What a howl, you scared of the popo?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to give credit to these so-called news stories for occasionally including a grain of truth. All I'm saying is, even the wildest leaps of the human imagination are always rooted in reality.
A howl is scared of the suspiciously curvy automatons.
You mean all those fake headlines you mentioned actually do have some basis in fact?
Sure they do. For instance, there was in fact a smuggling trial recently. Considering the amount of speculation surrounding the smuggled goods, it's no wonder there are rumors about restaurants serving saurian meat or teacups being unearthed from ancient ruins. But in reality, the goods in question were simply a few ancient relics dug up from ruins in Natlan. Rest assured, no saurians were harmed in the process.
And if you're wondering why the Eodex didn't preside over the trial, it's because the case was assigned to another judge right from the outset. It's not as if the Palais Marmonia only has one judge. We can't expect Monsieur Nouvelet to handle every single case himself. On a more interesting note, the trial in question went remarkably smoothly, and it was all thanks to Mr. Kenichi's testimony as a key witness.
Oh, okay! Paimon was so busy freaking out about those headlines that she totally forgot to ask why you're here in Fontaine, Kenich.
Whew, it was all a misunderstanding. The world's not gonna end. Maybe not, but it'd be an even better word for me if Mr. Kenichi here would agree to another exclusive interview with the Steambird.
It was a pretty open and shut case, and my testimony in court was clear enough. But I'm guessing, Mademoiselle Charlotte, that you're less interested in the case than you are in trying to uncover some news stories about Natlan.
Drat, you saw right through me. Guess I'll put it down to keen instincts of a renowned saurian hunter. Any response to that, or...?
I appreciate your kind invitation, but like I said, storytelling isn't really my forte.
Kenich the speechless! Kenich the tongue-tied! Huh?
If you're dead set on doing an interview, why not talk to the Traveler instead?
Back to me again? Ah, of course, that's a brilliant idea. But that also means I'll need a bit more time to prep. Let's put together a thorough list of interview questions. Sounds like I'm not allowed to refuse. Well, I know I can be persistent, but at the end of the day, it's your call. Anyway, I should probably be getting back to work. I also need to track down a gestionnaire and report these increasingly outrageous tabloids. Farewell, my friends, until we meet again.
Charlotte never stops, does she? Anyway, Paimon just has to ask. That owl thing that popped out before, or was it a howl? It kind of looked like a howl, but at the same time...
Oh, that thing.
What?
Yeah, that was a howl.
Huh?
Yeah, of course it'd be a howl.
What's up with him? Like, he's still noisy, but he's way quieter than before.
Maybe
It's like he's trying to hide or something.
Maybe he's not acclimating very well to Fontaine.
Could be.
Not acclimatizing? Aw, poor Almighty Dragon Lord is not feeling well.
Too bad he can't come out to argue back.
What do you mean?
There's nothing physically wrong with him. It actually has to do with a strange law we learned about after arriving in Fontaine. Apparently, it's forbidden to release flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month.
Oh, I get it now, and I'm sure Paimon gets it even better.
Paimon sure does. Paimon's been down this road before. There's an easy solution. As long as Kenich holds onto a house tail, he'll be considered an Almighty Dragon Lord balloon, not a flying Almighty Dragon Lord.
Not gonna lie, I was considering that. But Ahau wasn't too thrilled with the idea of huffing and puffing away in the form of a mini helium balloon. That said, it's pretty annoying how he keeps randomly popping up all of a sudden. Anyway, this morning I saw a notice outside the Palais Marmonia about an event that's set to take place outside the city soon. Something to do with filmmaking.
Such a weird
I
law.
hear that's all the rage here. I was planning to stay here and do some exploring for a few extra days anyway, so I think I'll go check it out. It'll be a good chance to let that noisy helium balloon out. He might even learn a thing or two.
I mean, as long as you're not in the city, you
If
can
you're
fly.
free, why don't you come along?
Sure, seeing how angry just makes my day.
I know where it is, so let me lead the way.
An overnight fantasy land. Back in Fontaine once again. I think I might have gone the wrong way. Oh yeah, that's very out of my way. Man, it's been forever since I've been back here. I said the same exact thing when I was in Mondstat, didn't I? You would think I'd have some originality left. Oh,
Looks
she's
like
dead.
I remembered correctly. Here we are.
Wow, this is awesome! Hard to believe it was just an empty beach before.
They set all of this up?
Yeah. It was still completely deserted only a few days ago when I passed by on my way to testify at the Opera House. There must be some efficient workers in Fontaine. Quite impressive.
A few days? One night was all it took. Rap-a-tap-tap, ta-da!
Dang, they build things faster than the Amish.
But is this all it takes to blow people away? Oh, no, no, no. Given my past experience, I can't let myself get carried away.
There's something oddly familiar about the way you talk.
Well, I can't believe you actually remember me. It's me, Lepine Pauline. That's right, the unlucky one.
I think I remember you, kind of. Good to see you again. The prototype lenses come in handy by the— Oh!
Of course! How else would we have managed to build Fantasyland in a single night?
Fantasyland?
At least that's how I like to think of it myself. A magical land of fantasy, the stuff of film buffs' dreams.
Oh, excuse me. You're one of Farina's, like, water constructs. I remember Mistress Craboletta, but I don't remember the others.
I know it sounds like I'm laying it on thick, but that really is the goal here. As you can see, the theme of this amusement park is Fontainian filmmaking, a place for all film lovers to come together and co-construct a world of dreams.
Co-construct? Well, that's a relief. Sounds like you're sharing the cost this time rather than pouring your entire life savings into a single project.
Oh, I'm slowing down a bit. What's going on here? Let me double check some stuff. Weird.
Nope! I might be inviting others to help fund this, but that doesn't mean I haven't thrown all my life savings into it too!
Stop trying to grab my head.
Huh? You've got to be kidding. Ha! Look at you, puny little humans. Recklessly betting your entire future against some stupid vanity project.
Hey, I'm not so puny. I'm about... Well, I'm bigger than whatever you are. Except not in this screen.
If you're expecting even an ounce of sympathy from the almighty Dragon Lord, dream on! Mockery is all you shall get, straight from the heart!
What is this sassy lost child? That's all I'm getting from that face. Anyway...
Sorry, just ignore that little gizmoid. He likes to butt in occasionally. Do go on.
Gizmoid? Who are you calling Gizmoid? You're the Gizmoid!
Wow! That's quite a nifty mecha you've got yourself there. Is it some sort of smart personal assistant?
What, do you think Paimon is a mecha too?
You ought to let Miss Charlotte see your cool gadget. Oh, who knows? Maybe you could even look into mass production.
Mass production? Ugh, insolent, vulgar, and disrespectful!
No, I don't want to become marketable.
I, the almighty Dragon Lord, am one of a kind! There has never been another like me, nor will there ever be! And another thing, smart is the understatement of the century! I shall have you know that I am Kahulahau, forebear of ancient wisdom! I lived for eons long before any of you were born!
What? Heavens above! I beg your pardon, forebear of ancient wisdom. Please, I meant no offense.
Are you serious?
Idiot meets idiot.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's all the fuss?
Oh, thank God, Navia.
Making some new friends, are we?
Miss Navia! Allow me to introduce the star behind all the work that's gone into this venue. Miss Navia, president of Fontaine Spina di Rosula.
We are very well acquainted.
Hello, everyone. Partner, Paimon. How have you been lately?
Ah, my trusty partner. Very well, thanks. Even better now that you're here.
Hello there. I'm Kanich.
By the way, Kanich, this is my wife.
What about me? What about me? My useless servant can't even give me a proper introduction.
You'd think someone yelling their name out in the middle of a public street really needs an introduction?
He's not wrong. I caught yours just now, in fact. So, you must be the almighty Dragon Lord, Mr. Ahau. It's a pleasure to meet you.
What?
Oh, see that? That's what I call proper manners.
It's like, no handshake, okay. I mean, all he has for hands are really those two dots anyway. Was he gonna do float one to you?
Well, it's not every day you meet a well-mannered human. Navia, was it? Excellent. You may address the almighty Dragon Lord by his name. Navia, don't you think the title Almighty Dragon Lord is a bit silly?
She plays D&D, she's fine.
It's no big deal. All little animals do that, don't they? I mean, try to puff themselves up to look more impressive.
Ahau's actually totally being treated like a little cuddly pet.
Anyway, it's all thanks to Miss Navia and the Spina di Rosula that Fantasyland's gotten up and running in the space of a single night. Honestly, thank heavens! After all that paperwork and endless waiting, the event and venue finally got the green light.
It's fine, it's fine.
Couldn't wait a moment longer. The second the approval came through, I reached out to President Navia, hoping she could lend a hand. After all, who else but the Spina di Rosula would indulge such impulsive demands?
Sorry, Traveler. Miss Lapine Pauline sometimes gets a bit overwhelmed by her own excitement, as you can see.
Quite emotional, but she's fine.
I'm guessing she hasn't gone into much detail about the event yet, so let me fill you in. In short, the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland is a fan convention that's open to film enthusiasts from all over Teyvat. Miss Lapine Pauline is hosting this event and also providing technical support.
Huh? Cheval Moran?
That's right, the one and only Surintendant Cheval Moran. After much persistence and many solicitations, I finally obtained Lady Farina's permission to use the image of her close friend.
Oh, Cheval Moran. That's
Not
that
only
one's
is our
name.
adorable mascot drawing in fans by the minute, but she's also boosting her own popularity. And that was always the goal.
Are they actually-
a win-win arrangement.
Do they actually have sentience?
It's been a while since we last met, but still, it's a surprise to hear Lapine Pauline coming out with such sensible ideas.
Anyway, where's Farina, my second wife?
By the way, Miss Lapine Pauline, have you decided to switch careers and go into film tech?
Not exactly. By chance, one of the prototype lenses I developed caught a photographer's eye, and it's now being used for the latest cinematic productions. Thanks to this unexpected opportunity, I've had the chance to invent various film-related equipment and props.
That's right. So don't underestimate Miss Lapine Pauline, our resident engineer. She's the technical powerhouse at the core of this entire event. As for the Spina di Rosula, we're mainly here to take care of planning, operations, and management. For anyone feeling inspired to set up a booth, Miss Lapine Pauline and I will provide the necessary technical and operational support once their application has been approved. By the way, Traveler, are you at all interested in taking part?
Of course, as long as there's Primo Gems.
It would be a chance for you to earn some extra income. Plus, with your skills, I'm sure you could bring something special to the table.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Paimon would be even more tempted if you were to, say, throw in one of those fancy feasts she's seen in those gourmet food reels.
Well, as it happens, that'll be a piece of cake. Everyone needs to eat, whether they be tourists or the stall owners themselves.
Oh, this is how she fits in.
So thanks to Miss Navia's help, we've managed to invite none other than the celebrity chef, Miss Escoffier, to run our theme restaurant. Look over there!
Oh god, she's teleporting.
You! Yes, you! For the last time, the ingredients have to be in the right ratio! Get it right next time, or you might as well just lie down on the chopping board yourself.
Oh god, she really is anime Gordon Ramsay. Escoffier, tasteful excellence. A famous chef and pioneer of Fontaine's precision gastronomy, a culinary movement that takes the rigorous precision and quantitative methods that are routine in scientific experimentation and applies them to cooking. In the eyes of her students, she is both a genius who strives for perfection and a stickler for whose exacting standards fill them with dread. To create dishes that transcend the sublime, she is constantly pushing the boundaries of flavor.
She seems a bit busy right now.
The only thing I understand about gastronomy is like what they talk about in Food Wars. Or I guess that one place that I think it's in Las Vegas where you eat in the dark.
Well, I'm sold. I think I'll make a Hal go be her assistant.
You little... What's your game here?
Demoiselle, sorry to bother you, but there's an issue over here that requires your personal attention.
Sup?
Apologies. Looks like it's back to work with me. Please feel free to take a gander at what we've got. Anyway, if you're interested in taking part, come find me later.
Sure thing. Business acumen from the Spina. Talk to Navia. Wait, so I have like two things going on right now?
Greetings. Apologies if you overheard my harsh words just now, but I assure you it is entirely necessary. The sheer lack of standards here will be the death of me. Do you have any idea of the kind of customers I'm gonna get with how lax things are at the moment? The ones that leave their guns behind by accident, and then come back to collect them later, bringing ammunition with them.
Yeah, that's the kind of customer you wouldn't forget in a hurry.
Oh.
Wait, has that happened before?
No, it's just the mention of
I'm not
guns
slowing down
reminded
so
me.
much.
Someone did actually leave their gun nearby.
Huh?
Just before we started setting up, as we were cleaning up the site, someone stumbled upon a mysterious locked box. It didn't look like something from Fontaine, though. It had more of a Natlanese vibe.
Oh?
Do you think a foreign tourist might have left it behind?
That's what I assumed at first. But the box was buried beneath a pile of wooden planks, rocks, and whatnot, so it seemed like someone deliberately hid it there. But I didn't see much point in speculating, so the best thing I could think of was to hand it over to the authorities.
I mean, two characters do use guns.
I trekked all the way
From
over to
Natlan.
the Palais Mermonia just to hand it in. Ugh, it was exhausting.
What did the authorities make of it?
Oh, they made a mountain out of a molehill, as usual. Before even addressing the question of what was actually inside the box, they had several heated discussions about whose responsibility it was to write the lost and found notice.
What's in the box? How much is the box?
Thankfully,
Doors.
the ever-reliable Officer Sedine stepped up and immediately called in the Marechaussee Phantom to crack the lock and check if there were any dangerous items inside. And, as it turned out, there was a gun.
Bom bom bom. Now I'm just picturing a Melusine holding a gun.
Whoa, Now that's a dangerous item, all right.
Mind if I ask what kind of gun it was?
Oh yeah, Mr. Kanich, you're from Natlan, aren't you? Do you know a lot about guns?
A lot of the people here use guns. What are you talking about?
You could say it comes with the job. I have an interest in weaponry and the like.
Ugh, such a spoiled brat. What, are the toys I gave you not good enough for you anymore?
Yep, got sick of those long ago.
You little... How dare you turn your nose up at my gifts? Why
Time for a timeout, old-timer. Sorry, where were we? Oh yeah, do you recall what the gun looked like?
It's a bit hard to describe. If you ask me, it didn't even really look like a gun. Give me a second. I'll knock out a quick sketch.
Scribble, 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 scribble.
Something like this.
Huh.
Whoa, it's so neat and precise.
Sketched by a professional engineer, after all.
It's nothing. Sorry. Is something wrong with my drawing? I know it doesn't really look like a gun, but I assure you, this is exactly what it looked like. And it certainly could shoot as well, too. I confirmed that with the officer from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Okay, so Melusine just literally blasted a gun.
No, quite the opposite. The features are very accurate, and it is definitely from Natlan. Please, don't mind me. I'm just taking a moment to admire it.
Thanks a lot, Lupine Pauline.
I should be the one thanking you. Thank you, and everyone else for your support.
Don't mention it. Besides, we haven't really done anything.
Not at all! The buzz and excitement you guys bring is exactly what this event needs. Oh dear, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty watching everyone else toil away. Guess it's about time I got back to work too. But just before I go, one last thing. Traveler, it's wonderful to see you. Here's to a successful collaboration.
So you recognize it, right? Seems like Kanich has something to say. Let's find a quiet spot. After saying goodbye to Lupine Pauline, you and Kanich find a
I'm
spot
sure
where you can
you
chat.
noticed that there was something unusual about that gun.
Looked ancient.
Correct. It's most likely an old weapon dug up from some ancient dragon ruins. Based on my experience, it might be more accurate to refer to it as a hand cannon. But in Fontaine terms, it's not wrong to call it a gun. Given why
Does it
I
shoot
came here,
lemons?
don't you think it's curious that an ancient dragon relic of unknown origin would turn up like this, out of the blue? Time is of the essence, so I'd like to head over to the Palais Mermonia to verify my suspicions.
I think I'll join you.
Perfect. Then we can head out right away. Or, if you want to catch up with your friends first, I can wait.
I now have options, but first, my model is slowing down a bit, so I am going to do a quick reset. Let me just boop and boop. I'm also going to reset this. Just give me 1 second. Things are going to look like a black screen for like a minute. Ignore that. Maintain the illusion. Oh, I should probably... hopefully that helped somewhat. We good? I think we're good. Hey, Navia. Plus, whatever that thing that was
Traveler,
happening,
it's
I probably
you.
needed to like really refresh Genshin.
Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Oh, you're the
It's time, dear partner
whatever the
and
game
Paimon,
is.
for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths.
Enthusiasts just really like talking about things, not so much doing them.
We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring, and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
Not every big boss went to business school, you know?
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner? I'd even go as far as to say you've shaped some of Tevat's biggest business ventures.
And a lot of people that go to business school don't really make it big at all.
Anyway, first things first. Let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
There we go. I was waiting for this menu to show up. Aw, it's an alpaca. Lights, camera, action.
As you can see, our
Wait a
Fantasyland's
minute.
a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction.
Is this like a resource management thing? Reach the target revenue for the current stage, unlock all facilities, upgrade facility to level 4, gain a total of 5 theme dish effect. Wow.
The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period. Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish.
This feels like a browser game.
So, it's our job to allocate precious time slots in each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key.
Oh, you want me to exit?
Paimon thinks she just about gets it. How do you feel about it, Traveler? Yep, come on, we can do this. You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people. And there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion,
Exploding
we
fire
need to
crystal.
create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
Talking about games again? I see you want me to be your test player.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe. I also wanted you to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
Scuffy is just standing in there. It's like, oh, huh? Oh, is this supposed to kind of be like the, when we did the potion thing?
Hurry up, Brassa!
Swiftly weaving through the unlock facility. Oh, now we can get people here. Go formulate. Oh, whoa. Collect the required number of adventure coins. Destination, complete the challenge. Okay. Special skills can create acceleration rings. Okay. Figured I should be someone Fontanian. Have a little boost in the water. Shoot. There goes my perfect score. So that one's the... Do you always do a diving minigame?
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
The challenge format's super easy to get into.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
Great job, Paimon. That's exactly what our enthusiast friends were hoping you'd say. They'd be beyond delighted to hear that visitors are curious about the films that inspired these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Surintendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the last most popular character poll for the comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness.
Wait, who got number one?
Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products.
So you're really making her a marketable plushie. Now that you mention it, I kind of want one too.
Sounds irresistible, right? Plus, as Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina will receive 60% of the sales revenue.
Ooh. That's actually a pretty nice penny.
After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the various booths, and the park itself is a work in progress. We'll need to assign dedicated employees to maintain and manage each attraction. There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance.
I don't know why it makes me laugh when I see Escoffier just standing there, arms folded every time we just pan over.
Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources? That's definitely a first for us.
Is that what that means, Paimon? I have very high standards when it comes to reviewing resumes.
Just don't hold everyone up to your own standards, okay? You can't expect everyone else to be as capable as you.
I expect only the best.
Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Judging by the hat, I believe Lenny should be here soon. Cycle 1. Oh. Oh, wait, didn't we do something like this in Honkai Star Rail too? Level 6, so we're starting with one pretty good to start with.
Looks like this particular employee is really getting into their role.
Wishing them success on the job.
You're both doing great. You sound more like bosses than I do. In any case, with this, the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland is now officially open.
Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland.
Running a theme park is a long-term project. You won't make much if you try and rush it. We're just about done with our current work setup, so let's take a short break and wait for this cycle's revenue report to come in.
And, oh yeah, so it literally is just like the potion thing. Can I sit here? Is everything in this shape? Like if I was to look at this from high up, would it look like the this film reel thing? Almost jumped off the side of the world. We're naturals when it comes to raking in the dough. We'll make the perfect money-making duo. Current profit, outstanding entrepreneur, unused action points converted, wage expenditure. So we made back what we spent, and then we got the same amount that we spent. We made double. Well, plus 800. Oops.
Well, the numbers might not look that impressive, but given that we're just getting the ball rolling, I'd say that wasn't a bad start.
Hey, as long as we're not losing money.
Building on this momentum, we must consider rolling out more unique business strategies during the next cycle. To draw in the crowds, I've invited one of Fontaine's very own celebrity chefs, my good friend Escoffier.
She's such a good friend, we haven't heard of her until now.
She'll be performing right here in the amusement park's restaurant. On that note, let's go catch up with her.
So, is the restaurant part of our business strategy too? There are so many layers to this operation.
It's more like the attraction thing, right? Like we don't manage the restaurant.
The restaurant is up to standard, and the waterside location will make for a unique dining experience. The beautiful scenic reflections in the water create a stunning backdrop, lifting diners' spirits and allowing them to truly savor their meals. Ingredients, check. Cooking utensils, check. Looks like we're ready to rumble.
For such an intense chef, you have hearts in your eyes.
Hey there, Escoffier.
Oh, my employers are here. The president of the Spina di Rosula, plus the famous traveler and Paimon. I must say, you seem a bit overqualified to be running a film-themed amusement park.
I'd say that if anyone here was overqualified, it would be the former head chef of the Hotel de Boer. Wherever you walk, the aroma of fine cuisine follows in your wake.
Let's get back to business.
Stop talking about the way I smell.
I'm guessing you want the traveler to help me decide the theme dish for each cycle, right?
This is the business strategy I mentioned earlier. Using Escoffier's top-tier dishes to attract more visitors to the park.
Oh.
But this isn't just about attracting visitors. Her culinary masterpieces will surely have other surprising effects. Just imagine, Paimon, if all you needed was a single ticket to enjoy all the attractions and taste all the legendary food. Wouldn't you be tempted?
Oh, she would absolutely empty her piggy bank.
Then Paimon come every single day.
Do you have annual passes?
Now, here's the twist. To get the most out of this strategy, the menu can't be made public. Based on research by a certain food branding consultant, many restaurants have started offering a special chef surprise dish.
Give me that giant steak on the bottom.
So give me some inspiration every few business cycles, and I'll decide on our next theme dish.
It really depends on how good the meat is. Because, like, if something is just basic, then it becomes more of a chore to eat than it would be if, like, oh, this is absolutely amazing, and you think you can eat more of it.
Now then, give me your hand.
I had no idea inspiration could be physically transferred.
A warm and energetic feel.
Yeah, I've been told that my skin is actually...
Your hands are calloused from wielding your sword, but still quite delicate. When you grasp its hilt, it's like you're holding the bow of a violin.
Maybe?
A sword, then. The theme this time shall be strength.
Steak. More steak.
All right, let's find out what strength looks like in gastronomical form.
You know what? That works. Spend 30% less the next time you upgrade any attraction. Oh, wait. I feel like I remember something like this as a game mode once. Hold on.
I've refined the sauce for these barbecue ribs. It's a richer flavor than the classic version, but not at all greasy.
Ooh.
The mint extract in the seasoning leaves a refreshing aftertaste, perfect for indulging yourself after a fun-filled day.
I don't know about that. I'd try them.
But if you ask me, I'd say the artisans need these more than the guests.
The artisans?
As I'm sure you've noticed, This park isn't quite finished. A serving of these barbecue ribs should help the artisans replenish their strength much more quickly. As their bosses, you have an obligation to provide meals for them. So why not invite them to dine here? Who knows? The morale boost might even improve their productivity.
Oh, if I recall correctly, you once served up some special fish and chips for the porters over at the Fleuve Sandra.
Ooh.
For several days after, the workers were all incredibly efficient. They'd finish 8 hours of work in just 5. And then, because they clocked out early, they'd come back completely refreshed the next day.
There was a place where I lived that used to sell fish and chips. It was fine, but actually it was pretty good. I wish I could have tried it more. I don't think I liked fish that much when I was that age.
Then there's no time to lose. Go invite the artisans over while these ribs are still hot.
That's a great
sorry.
idea! You really live up to your reputation, Escoffier. Looks like these themed dishes are gonna make a huge difference after all. We'll have to make sure we check in with you regularly.
Sorry, I've been using my
The
space.
artisans are pumped and ready to roll thanks to that themed dish.
And perfect timing, too. Let's take this chance to take the facilities of our eclectic escapades to the next level.
Speaking of food. What do you think about that, Escoffier? Varessa will eat you out of house and home. I was not paying attention to where it wanted me to go. Oh, okay. Service value. Visitor volume, ticket oh, this is... Okay. Ticket price, active points.
We should be able to attract more customers by upgrading the stall, don't you think?
That's right. Based on my business experience with the Spina di Rosula, I've quantified the service value to help you intuitively understand how satisfied customers are with each stall. An attraction will reach its ideal revenue only when its service value meets customer expectations. As we improve and expand our facilities, expectations will also increase accordingly. When that happens, we can deploy more capable employees or invest funds in training to enhance our employees' skills.
Anyway, what I was trying to say earlier is that I use my spacebar to advance the dialogue, just so like you don't often hear my finger clicking the mouse all the time. So sometimes it sometimes feels annoying when it gets picked up by the mic. So I use the spacebar because I think that it might be quieter. I don't know for sure though. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I got the full game of Crow Country, so I should be playing that next stream. Hope you guys look forward to that.
Whew, that should be everything. Looks like you've pretty much mastered how to run this park.
Huh? Have we really? Thinking about it, we have learned quite a lot, haven't we?
Just goes to show how well Navi explained it all.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't say I taught you much. Your intuition's been guiding the way mostly. I imagine long-term operations sounded like a scary prospect the first time I mentioned it, huh? But don't let that scare you. Just break things down into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. Even if you're not a genius or naturally gifted, you'll get it done in the end.
Whoa, seeing her own progress has really got Paimon fired up! Actually, she's gonna jot your words of encouragement right down. From here on out, we'll be running the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland together! Let's make it a big success!
Ba-ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, people are here. Only when service value meets customer expectations will the attraction's revenue be guaranteed. If it falls short of expectations, revenue will suffer. Additionally, the higher the facility level, the greater the customer's expectations, and more challenging achieving the service value becomes. Employees can provide service value to the facility, stable revenue. However, whether it's through hiring, training, or automated salary distribution, costs will be incurred that use up your funds. So careful personal management is required. Be aware that employees who you've hired but haven't assigned duties to yet will still require salary. Okay, service value is doing fine. Can't really upgrade the facility yet. Why do I smell? That's weird. Smelled something sweet for a second. Hey, Navia. The Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland has 3 main attractions: eclectic escapades, movie masterpieces, and Mellow Manor. By upgrading and expanding your facilities, you can increase the corresponding facilities' ticket sales. This is exactly like the thing. Okay. Go to the amusement park. Performance rewards. Oh, cool. I wonder who can use this. I don't really have a new bow character yet. Mano no. No do 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 do.
We've gone over budget in quite a few areas. But, whatever. The results are what count.
As long as you bring the revenue in. Tis all that matters. Oh, a tent. The key, you must gain the key. Do we have to fight the hypostasis? Not the hypostasis, the oceanid here? Challenge: you must approach the barrage firing device to destroy it. Use your special ability at the right moments to avoid the barrage. Okay. Huh. I think I should be. Whoa, never mind. Why does it have to be that button? I have to like stretch my hand out a bit. Okay. Some Zawardo. I did not do good at all with that one. Help me out, I can't seem to get this window open. Never mind, now it's open. This is... huh. I made it. Wrong button. See, like, I have to rearrange my fingers. Find a way to claim the treasure key. Oh, you mean like this? What's a crab doing here? There are several crabs up here. I guess they spawn where they used to on the beach. Oh well, I can get some more crabs. Mellow Manor. I don't have enough for that. Service value, wage, unlock corresponding facility. You are pretty good. So I'll assign you to this place. That should be good, right? I can pay a salary and that'll be a good value. How you doing, Escoffier?
That unique aroma. I wonder how you'll inspire my cooking this time. All right then, I'll just go with the flow. It's about time for a fresh new flavor.
The theme restaurant is also a cornerstone of the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland operational performance. Certain intervals, the specially invited master chef Escoffier will create themed dishes based on inspiration you give her. This will bestow unique buffs. Okay, I think that's just what's active right now. Line charts, financial reports, portion of revenue. Okay. Don't click off the screen, please. Don't click off the screen. Line go up. Mellow Manor. Performance rewards. Thank you very much. Something we can do with those little seals. Ooh, got a lot of money. Low satisfaction. Mellow Manor is a leisure spot in which animal friends may be invited. You will receive satisfaction ratings from them based on the layout of their accommodations. Greater the total satisfaction, the higher revenue. Friends who have similar living habits, that is, of the same species, are suited to living alongside one another. As you put a certain number of animals of the same species together, satisfaction will greatly increase. Some animals who love to party and some will greatly increase satisfaction when placed as neighbors to other animal species. The animals you have invited will stay in the manor. Don't forget to say hello. can make this work. I'm sure I can. Just gotta... Oh, wait. Not the best, but it's enough. They all fit in there. Press to view social performance effects. Huge satisfaction. Let's get someone to work here. Jola, Constantine. Who could work here? Okay, she wants to work at Mellow Manor. Animals gotta eat. I mean, I could still... yeah, recruit you. Why not? I mean, right? I got more than enough money. I'm swimming in dinero.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Oh, wait, did I make food for this one?
That unique aroma. All right then, I'll just go with the flow. It's about time for a fresh new flavor.
Mellow Manor's revenue has increased by 40%. Upgrade the same attraction 2 times this cycle to increase its revenue for the current cycle by 60. First time you expand any of the attraction... expand any of the attractions of the cycle, you reduce the cost of upgrading the attraction by 50. Let's do this one for now. I could probably upgrade one of the other facilities, right? Damn, just parkouring, aren't I? Upgrade. Okay. End the cycle. Well done, partner. Numbers like these speak for themselves. This report's nothing short of a business masterclass. God, look at all that money. Special surprise candy shells. God, sometimes I sound like an old man, don't I? Time you spend funds, you'll be guaranteed to receive 15% refund. I like the refund. Everyone I hire is already at max, so that's good.
that unique aroma. I wonder how you'll inspire my cooking this time. It's nothing. Just take care not to overwork yourself.
Okay, so I can't upgrade your place. This place, I think I can. Yes. Ooh, money. Natland Theme Zone Fire Tribe.
Running late again.
Ooh, nice little hats. Ooh, can I buy one? Oh, look at this! Aww. It's like a cockatiel, but huge and very, very round. I'll upgrade this. The surface value is kinda... everything was as it should be. Oh. Okay. It's like I kind of mess with things a bit now. Who would be good to invite to kind of maximize the space? I could put you back, put you in here, then do this. Probably need to hire more people, right? Marine. Put you right here. Oh, wait, Marine doesn't work here. Or do you work? Alright, you know what? Alright. Can't hire anyone else. This is a problem. Oh, but line go up? We're fine, we're fine. Eclectic escapades revenue. Each time you spend funds, you'll guarantee... Give me the refunds, I like those more. Give me all the money. Metal Masterpieces needs one. Can't hire anyone else there. So... I can upgrade movie masterpieces. Oops. And then hire Constantine. Oh yeah, I could just train you guys, right? I have more than enough money, I'll just do that. maximize. You still have unused action points, so... Oh, really? I didn't even... Dang it. Revenue is increased by 40%. Spend 30% less next time you upgrade an attraction. Movie Masterpieces revenue is increased. I'll do this one. Whoops.
Running late again.
Could add these. But it doesn't maximize. Neither does that. That's fine. Can't expand anywhere else, but I can upgrade you. Can I hire? No, I can't hire more people. But I can invite more animals. Yeah. And max. Unique life forms and terrestrial. Terrestrial. Blah, 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 blah. Numbers like those speak for themselves. Ooh, I'm rolling in the dough now. I can only upgrade some places a few times. Huh. I need more people here, so let's up... Oh, wait. Upgrade the same attraction 2 times a cycle, increase its revenue for the current cycle. I would need more money for that, right? Spend 30% less. This one, if I expand it, should give me more people. Wait, do I have to be in person? Okay.
Let's roll.
Oh, that's why I have to be in person, so I can do this thing. No, I'm falling. She can't really use her ability to go faster. Oh, but she sort of can? It's a whole different thing. Swimming in the water. Or swimming in the air. Have I ever done something like this before? It's been a while since I've been to Fontaine. Kinda has a little bit of a Peter Pan feel to it. No. And then I fall in the water. I actually did fall in the water. Where am I? Can't even... No, I can dive here. Let me just teleport back.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Although, no, wait, I could just do this, right? Huh. Okay, I'll upgrade this. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. I don't think I can hire more people. But I think I'm actually gonna call it here. Let me just collect all these. I have enough for a 10 pool. Case tracking. I'll put that as the main focus the next time I sign on. Trying to keep these wishes even. But with that being said, I will get going. Hope you guys stay tuned for Crow Country next time. I think I'm gonna do that Wednesday. And I really hope Mr. Laughingman shows up for that one. He might be a little thrown off because I usually don't stream Mondays. But he should be able to show up like on Wednesday. Let me just collect this. So I will get going and see you guys later. Bye.